Homer put on women's clothes and made all his bros drool. But let's rewind a bit. This all started when Maggie pretended to be a drag queen. With her deep voice, she totally hooked the rainbow crowd. Everyone thought she was a guy, and they started throwing money at Maggie's plastic products. Maggie was raking it in like crazy. That was her latest business hustle. At first, Maggie was just trying to sell some plastic bowls, thinking it might help with the bills, but no one in the neighborhood was buying them. Maggie couldn't sell a thing. It was seriously tough making money. Then, while she was getting her hair done, Tony the stylist said, "Hey, I can help you out." He gave Maggie a total makeover. She looked like a drag queen, straight out of a magazine. That makeup and vibe were screaming guy in girl's clothes, but it was rare to see someone pull it off this well, with the perfect body and face for it. The whole audience was from the rainbow community. Suddenly, Maggie found herself with a whole new sales channel. She was selling way more plastic bowls than she ever imagined. Tony scratched his head and said, "In my circle, these folks all think you're a drag queen." When Maggie realized the truth, she was super annoyed. Like, she was the one tricking people, so why did she feel like she'd been tricked too? Then Mr. Lee pulled out his phone and said, "I've dressed in drag before too." Maggie started to waver. Even the takeout containers on the table were telling her to go for it. That's how she talked herself into it. After tasting a bit of success, Maggie started frequenting drag clubs, performing on stage with drag queens. Selling stuff was no longer the main goal. It was more about that feeling on stage. Of course, Maggie didn't tell Homer about any of this, but one night at the bar, one of Homer's buddies, feeling sorry for him, decided to spill the beans. He gave Homer the address. Sure enough, Homer found Maggie there.